At the end of this video, you'll be able to tell the time in French. Stick around. Bonjour et bienvenue à Rapid French. Moi, c'est Benga. Hello and welcome to Rapid French. My name is Benga. Today, we're going to learn how to tell the time in French. The word time in French actually has three translations. Time in French can mean le temps, as in period of time. Par exemple, j'ai passé du temps ici. J'ai passé, I spent, du temps, some time, ici, here. I can also say, il a passé du temps ici. He spent some time here. Time in French can also mean la fois, like the number of instances something occurs. For example, deux fois. So deux fois means 2 times. Trois fois, 3 times. Il a fait 2 fois. He did it 2 times. But for the sake of this lesson, we're going to use l'heure. So time in French means l'heure. When talking about the clock, you're talking about the time. Is l'heure. Can you repeat that? L'heure. One more time. L'heure. All right. So l'heure means time, and l'heure is actually the equivalent of o'clock in English. So in English, you want to say it is 2 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock. But in French, you say il est 2 heures. Il est 2 heures. Okay? Il est 2 heures. So before we continue, let's look at some few things you should know about time. So in English, you can just say it's almost 4. In English, you can see your friend and say, oh, see you at 5. But in French, you must actually complete that sentence. See you at 4 o'clock. It's almost 4 o'clock. So it's almost 4 o'clock in French will be, il est presque means almost. Il est presque 4 heures. Okay? Il est presque 4 heures. Okay? The second thing you should note is that in English, when you're writing the time, you can write 06:00 to mean 6 o'clock. But in French, it's not written like that. In French, you need to write 06, then the H will replace the colon. So in French, you're going to write your time like this, while in English, you write like this. So this is the equivalent. Never write this in French, okay? This is English, this is French. The last thing you should know is that the French run a 24-hour clock, unlike in English. In English, I can say see you 2 p.m., see you 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But in French, you don't say 2 if you mean afternoon. So if 12 is midday, what will 1 o'clock be? Yeah, 1 p.m. will be 13 hours. Yes, and what's 13 in French? 13. So 2 o'clock in a 24-hour clock will be 14. And how do you say 14 in French? 14. What about 3 o'clock? What will 3 o'clock be? 1 is 13. 2 is 14. So 3 will be what? 15. And how do you say 15 in French? 15. So if you've not learned numbers, click the link in the description. You're going to learn how to count numbers 1 to 100 in French. All right, so how do you ask the time? How do you ask your friend what says the time? How do you ask your brother, your siblings, what time is it? Okay, so you could use different expressions. The most common is to say, quelle heure est-il? Can you repeat that? Quelle heure est-il? Okay, quelle heure est-il means what time is it? But if you have a meeting and you wanted to confirm the time of the meeting, you can say, à quelle heure? À quelle heure? À quelle heure means at what time? À quelle heure? But if you're referring to your friend and you wanted to know the time, you say, oh, tu as l'heure? Tu as l'heure, s'il te plaît? Tu as l'heure, s'il te plaît? Do you have the time, please? But if you're referring to someone superior to you, someone older than you, don't say tu as l'heure, say vous avez l'heure, s'il vous plaît? Do you have the time, please? Vous avez l'heure, s'il vous plaît? All right, so let's just go straight to it. So if it's 12 in the midnight, you say il est minuit. Il est minuit. That's 12 midnight. Il est minuit. Can you repeat that? Il est minuit. Très bien. While if it's 12 in midday, you say il est midi. Il est midi. Can you repeat that? Il est midi. Il est midi. If it's 1 a.m., say il est 1 heure. Il est 1 heure. It is 1 o'clock. If it's 2 o'clock, say il est 2 heures. Il est 2 heures. Now, can you guess why I added an S to il est 2 heures? So I'm saying il est 1 heure because in, you know, in means 1. 1 is singular. That's why we didn't add an S. Okay? Il est 1 heure. But il est 2 heures. 2 is more than 1. So I'm saying il est 2 heures. So I added an S to heure because 2 is actually more than 1. Okay? Il est 2 heures. So can you guess what 3 o'clock is? Quelle heure est-il? What's 3 in French? 3. Il est 3 heures. Génial. Il est 3 heures. And if it's 4 o'clock, il est 4. So if you want to be specific about the time, you can just add these expressions, okay? Du matin means in the morning. So if you wanted to say it is 4 o'clock in the morning, you simply say il est 4 heures du matin. Il est 4 heures du matin. While de l'après-midi means in the afternoon. So you wanted to be specific to say 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Say il est 2 heures de l'après-midi. Il est 2 heures de l'après-midi. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. While you wanted to say it is 5 o'clock in the evening, il est 5 heures du soir. Il est 5 heures du soir. You see, very easy, very simple. So what time is it? Quelle heure est-il? This time. Il est 6 heures. Super, il est 6 heures. Now, if it's some minutes past the hour, okay? Some minutes past the hour, all you need to write is the minutes. Just write the minutes after the hour. For example, let's assume it's 10 minutes past 6. The first thing you write is 6 o'clock. And what's 6 o'clock in French? Il est, yeah. Don't forget, you must always start with il est, okay? Unlike in English language, when your friend asks you, what is the time? You can just say 5 o'clock. No. In French, you need to start the expression with il est, okay? Il est 6 heures. So how do you express 10 minutes past 6 in French? You first write the hour. Il est 6 heures. And what is 10 in French? 10. Just add this. So, il est 6 heures 10. What if it's 5 minutes past 6? Il est 6 heures 5. Okay? What if it was 20 minutes past 6? What's 20 in French? 20. Il est 6 heures 20. It's as simple as that. Now you need to pay attention to 15 when it's quarter past the hour of 6. Okay? You can either say il est 6 heures 15, 6:15, il est 6 heures 15, or you say in standard French, you say il est 6 heures et quart. Il est 6 heures et quart. Can you guess why I'm not saying a cat? Can you guess why I'm not pronouncing the last consonant? Because in French, when a word ends in a consonant, it's usually silent. Il est 6 heures et quart. Now, when it's 6:30, you can as well say il est 6h30. It's commonly used. Il est 6h30. But in standard French, people say il est 6h30. Demi. Okay? Demi means like demi, half. Okay? Il est 6h30. That's half past 6. Il est 6h30. And when it's some minutes to the next hour, you could, for instance, if you wanted to express 6:40 in French, 40 minutes past 6, or you say 20 minutes to the hour of 7. Okay? So you could simply say il est 6h. What's 40 in French? 40. You can say il est 6h40, but I'd prefer you to say il est 7h. Now note, in English, if I were to express this in English, I could say 6:40, I could say 40 minutes past 6, but in standard English, I'm supposed to say it is 20 minutes to the hour of 7, okay? 20 minutes to 7. So in French, how do you express that? Right, the first thing you do is to write the next hour. In this case, what's the next hour? The next hour is 7. So what's 7 in French? 7. All right, so you first say, il est 7 heures, moins 20. Il est 7 heures, it is 7 o'clock, moins, less than 20. 20. Okay, that's the literal translation. So, il est 7 heures moins 20. It is 20 minutes to 7. You see the logic? Il est 7 heures moins 20. Right, what if it was 7:40? 40 minutes past 7 or 20 minutes past 8. How do you express that in French? Don't forget to write the next hour. What's the next hour? 8 o'clock. Okay, so il est 8 heures moins 20. Super easy, super simple. Now, let's assume it was 8:50, 10 minutes to 9. How do you express that? Yes, you can as well say il est 8h50. What if you wanted to say it's 10 minutes to 9? Okay, you first say il est 9h moins, what's 10 in French? 10. Simple. Il est 10h moins 10. Very simple. Now note when it's 45 minutes past or 50 minutes to the hour, then standard French, most people prefer to say, for instance, 7:45, 50 minutes to 8 will be il est 8 heures moins le quart. Okay? Il est 8 heures moins le quart. That is 15 minutes to the hour of 8. Is 15 minutes to the hour of 8. So once you know the expression moins by heart, then you can easily express minutes to the next hour. For instance, if it was 8:55, 5 minutes to 9, all you just need to do, write the next hour is 9. Il est 9 heures, il est 9 heures moins 5. Very easy, very simple. All right, let's do some activities together. Quelle heure est-il? What time is this? In French or français? Quelle heure est-il? Il est 14 heures. Don't forget, il est 14 heures. Super. Et quelle heure est-il? Il est 14 heures et quart. Or you say il est 14 heures 15. Ok? Et quelle heure est-il? Il est 18 heures. Il est 18 heures. Ok, à vous maintenant, quelle heure est-il? So you can drop your responses in the comment section below and be sure I'll check them out. Et voila, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you will be the first to know when I upload new videos like this. If you have any questions, just drop in the comment section. Be sure I'll respond to them. Merci beaucoup et à très bientôt.